Hey there folks, this is GreenyXI welcoming you right back to Let's Play Danganronpa 2. This is episode 9. In last episode, our group leader Byakuya got murdered and shoved under a table. Well, maybe that ain't exactly how it went, but we'll find out as we go along. Today, we're going to be kicking off the investigation properly. All we've had so far is the Monokuma file saying that he's been stabbed 10 times between the abdomen and the neck. So, first thing I want to do, I think it's quite obvious, is check the body out. First I should investigate the top of the table. Though the only thing on top of the table that really catches my eye is the desk lamp. Looks like an antique lamp and it seems rather heavy. The power cord was connected to the outlet, so it would have been useless during a blackout. Other than that, there's nothing else on the table that really stands out to me, so now's not the time for me to flinch. I gotta do it. I let out a shout as if to encourage myself and quickly looked beneath the table. Immediately I noticed an unexplainable smell, like rusted iron hanging in the air. Enduring the stinging pain in the back of my eyes, I slowly shifted my gaze toward Byakuya's body. Byakuya Tagami, the ultimate affluent progeny, he was the kind of guy who said a lot of hurtful things. You know, he was a bit blunt, to be fair. But he tried his best to lead everyone. Why do you have to end up like this? The only thing I can do right now, for Byakuya's sake, is to uncover the truth behind his death. Okay. I want to check out this fruit. Okay, beneath the table. Something stuck to the back of the table. Is this duct tape? There seems to be paint applied to the non-sticky side of the duct tape. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? Oh, glow in the dark, you say? It seems to be on the knife as well. A bloody knife. Is this the weapon that killed Byakuya? Hold on. How did the killer bring this knife to the dining hall in the first place? Byakuya thoroughly patted down everyone and thoroughly inspected every corner of this old building. Well, there's one missing from the kitchen, wasn't there? And all the confiscated dangerous items were supposed to be placed in that dual-element case. I'm going to say that wrong every time. I think it's spelled Americanly. It's possible they stole this knife from the case. Or they hid it somewhere hard to find. Also, there's one more thing about this knife that's strange. There's some kind of paint that's been applied to the hilt. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? He wondered that to himself just 2 seconds ago. Anyway, new truth bullet for the knife. Let's check out the body itself a sec. Body's collapsed face down under the table, as if he was in the middle of attempting something. Looks like he was. According to the Monokuma file, he was repeatedly stabbed between the throat and abdomen region. Repeatedly stabbed. Will one of us really do something so horrible? Monokuma file number 1's been updated. Okay, check out the night vision goggles. So he obviously knew the lights were going to go out, right? What's this? Looks like binoculars, but why is there a pair of binoculars under the table?
Hey.
Hajime, those aren't binoculars. Then what are they?
Perhaps.
Those are probably night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? I've seen them at the supermarket on this island. They also stock self-defense kits too. If that's the case, did the killer use these night vision goggles to kill Byakuya during the blackout? Okay, ooh, level 10. Sorted. I would like to check this out, but I guess it's just blood there and it doesn't really matter. Well, this blood apparently does. The blood flowing from Byakuya's body formed a huge pool under the table. That's a lot of blood. There's blood splattered everywhere. Even the inner side of the tablecloth is covered in blood. Yay, that's what I wanted to examine. The blood might have splattered all over the place when he got stabbed, but there doesn't seem to be any drag marks leading from the blood pool. Okay, bloodstain under the table. Oh, seems that's about it. I'm sure I've pretty much investigated what's under the table. Despite the fact that it's just me, I think I'm working pretty hard. Even if it's just a little, I'm sure we're getting close to the truth behind Byakuya's death. Okay, let's talk to a couple of people then.
Hey.
Hajime, there's something I want to run by you. Before the blackout occurred, Byakuya was in the dining hall with the rest of us, right? Yeah, that's right. And if Byakuya's dead body was discovered after the blackout, then don't you think he died during the blackout? Well, now you mention it. But why was Byakuya's body under a table? Even if the killer tried to hide him, it's not like he would have stayed hidden forever. Isn't it confusing? You're absolutely right. It seems finding out what exactly happened during the blackout is key to solving the mystery. There's no way I know. It was so dark during the blackout I couldn't see a thing.
That's not it.
Although, if seeing was impossible, then there's a possibility someone might have heard something. Okay. Heard something? You talk about her? The music person, right? Doesn't look like she's here right now, so we'll check her out in a bit. Hello, nursey. I must investigate my classmate's body. Yes, I'm the one who has medical knowledge. So that's why I need to do it. Do it somehow. Before you start, why don't you calm down a bit? You're right. I need to calm down first. She's the ultimate nurse. She should be good at looking at this sort of thing and not so squeamish. Squeamish. I'm careless enough as it is. It's pretty obvious from how you fell earlier. I'm terribly sorry about that, for showing you something so unsightly. Yeah, you made me remember it again. God. I made such a fool of myself, in front of everyone. Forget making a fool of yourself. How in the world did you end up like that? Same as when she fell over in the restaurant earlier. Well, I got startled by the blackout, slipped on the carpet, and once I was struggling to get back up... It's so embarrassing. Please erase it from your memory. Even if you ask me, I won't be able to forget it so easily. Sorry. I can't stand it. Okay, she fell over. Embarrassing pause. How could that be important? We'll see. Next up, come on, photo girl. That's what I remember them. I don't remember their names. My hero, are you alright? I'm the same. I do that in most things. Films, games, books. Well, not books so much, but... Yeah, I'm fine. Is that what you expected me to say? Because I feel terrible. 1 minute Byakuya is alive and well, and in an instant, something awful suddenly happens. Of course, I'm not fine. Not only that, but whoever killed him is one of us, right? That hasn't been determined yet. It's already been determined. You've already accepted it, haven't you?
This is the worst.
Though we have to find out who the killer is, find out which friend killed our friend. Sorry, itchy ear. I don't like it either, but we won't survive if we don't go through with it. It's not just for yourself. I have to do it to protect all of us. If I had only acted calmer during the blackout, Byakuya might still be alive. This whole thing would never happened. Stop blaming yourself. Nothing good will come of it. Ah, jeez. Getting cheered up by a boy isn't like me at all. Hey, Hajime, forget about what I just said. Got it? Yeah, that's fine, I got it. Anyway, I won't dwell on it for now. I can't become a burden to everyone. Plus, there might be a clue that only I have access to. A clue?
Hey.
Photos! The ones I took just before the blackout, remember? Oh, yeah. Hey, Byakuya, everyone come on. I'm gonna take a picture. Alright, say cheese. Stop. Okay, let's see it then. Oh yeah, the pictures. Wanna see them? I have a digital camera so I can show them to you right now. Really? Please! Okay, no Byakuya there. Let's see. It's this photo. Oh, there he is. And this one. I took those two photos right before the blackout, but... Huh? Something wrong? I didn't realise it until just now. Right before the blackout, Byakuya was standing in a totally different place than where we found him. Wasn't his body under the table with the lamp on top of it? The one underneath the monitor? Yeah, exactly. Prior to that, Byakuya was standing along the wall, farthest away from that table. You're right, that's pretty far. There's something... Everyone's standing position before the blackout might be a huge clue. Can you approximate everybody's standing position from these photos? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It'd be hard to understand from the photos alone, so it might be better for me to plot it out. But will that actually provide a clue? I don't know yet, but I feel like it could.
Leave it to me.
Got it. Then leave it to me. That's pretty much the only job I can do anyway. Thank you. Alright, now that that's decided, you better work hard on your investigation too. How much longer are you planning to stand around?
Do you understand?
What's going on? You gotta find out how Byakuya died. Yeah, I know, but... It's good she's all fired up now, but she's a totally different person now than when she was feeling down. She's like the strong feminist type, isn't she? Oh, Hellhound Earring, answer my call. Oh yeah, it vanished, didn't it? Is this effort futile as well? Hey, you still looking for the earring you dropped? It's not a mere earring, it's the Hellhound Earring. Long ago, in a faraway land, a beast known as the Hellhound was feared by all, even by he who summoned it. Well, it's certainly random. It's like a Cerberus. The Hellhound tore its way through innumerable battlefields, its fangs glistening with blood, and his drenched, blood-red fur would dry in the howling winds of loneliness. When I finally tamed that diabolic beast, I received an earring to commemorate that event. The Hellhound Earring. So that I may never forget the night I battled that fearsome Pomeranian. I wear that earring at all times. Is that really about a friggin' Pomeranian? I understand it's important to you, but for now I need to investigate. Where's it? Where did it disappear to? Maybe it fell underneath the floor. Carpet didn't cover the whole floor. It might have fallen through the gaps between the exposed floorboards. So that's what transpired. Such a clever little bauble. Gundam laughed uproariously as he walked toward the wall and pressed his head against the gaps in the floor and peered beneath the floorboards. Ah, there it is! I found it. Truly, that's the Hellhound earring. Seems God exists for my benefit. I see. Good for you. However, how do I recover it? I can't fit my arm through the opening. Were to use a tool, it would probably not reach either. Then maybe you should just give up. What? Give up what? The world? I meant give up the earring. Fool. Have you not realised? The world will come to an end if the human race were to lose that earring. You humans are so satisfied with clothing yourselves in layers of false knowledge. But even with all those layers, you still will not survive the winter. Am I being scolded? It was foolish of me to rely on you fools. Fine, I shall do something about it on my own. Now if you'll excuse me, I must go save the world. He wants that earring back by any means necessary. His determination is truly inspiring. It would be nice if he actually helped me with the investigation. Well, maybe it has something to do with it. There we go, is the truth bullet. Gaps in floorboard. Okay, how about this? The case. It's the metal case Byakuya had with him. I believe he said it was made of duralumin. Duralumin. Yeah. Last time I saw it, it was closed, but there are a lot of odd things inside this case, like a nightstick and pepper spray. Probably where the night vision goggles came from, right? It looks like that sort of thing. What's this? A hard plastic case, but it's just a case. The inside is empty. Wonder what was inside. But the one thing that really catches my attention is the small key. Must be the key to the other duralumin case. The other case was in the office, and all of the collected dangerous items were inside of it. If the key to that case is right here, then it's unlikely that the murder weapon used to kill Byakuya is taken from that case, which means the weapons inside that case aren't related to Byakuya's murder. Even so, I still don't get it. Why did Byakuya have this case in the first place? A case packed with all his security equipment. Maybe he's being extra cautious just in case? No, that can't be right. That's way too overboard. Could he have known something was going to happen beforehand? And because of that, he went to all his trouble to be extra careful. Okay, duralumin case. Oh no, I'm going to have to say that during the trial. Okay, that seems to be every... I can't get... Oh, still more. Well, okay, let's just keep checking things out then. Remote controlled air conditioner. Could it be? All of you, why can't you act a little more grown up? Ah, that beeping must have been the air conditioning. Ah, and then it all turned off. It's something to do with that. The air conditioner is probably the only machine inside this room, and the air conditioner is remote controlled. Timer set to 11:30 PM. Pretty sure Byakuya's time of death was around the same time. Oh, suspicious. If so, that means that mechanical sound before the blackout, it probably came from this air conditioner. My flashes of inspiration aren't as bad as I thought. Okay, AC timer. Now then, where else should I investigate? Hajime, a moment. What is it?
Hey.
When we're finished with the investigation here, I'd like to hear what everyone has to say. If I go by myself, some people might not talk to me out of caution. Well, we've been told that one of us is a killer. Can't be helped if everyone's on edge right now. But why me? Easy to talk to, and I feel like you have scent similar to mine. We both harbour special feelings towards Hope's Peak Academy, isn't that right? Well, yeah, but... Fine. We're going together. Let's get on with it. There's no time for idle chit-chat.
Thanks.
I'm glad. It'll be a great help. Special feelings, huh? Even so, what he says about us being similar, I don't think I agree. Oh, I wonder what he means by it. I guess for now we should search the inside of this old building and listen to what the others have to say. Not just the dining hall, I think we should consider this whole building as the scene of the crime. After all, the blackout that took place at the time would have happened throughout this entire building. You're right. Okay, you. Sonia. There's something I want to ask you. What is it?
It is strange.
It appears that only that wall is different colour and material. Why is that? It's probably a fire door. Fire door? You've never seen one before? It's a door that shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right?
Wow.
I see, it's like a barrier, just like lining up plastic bottles around the house. That's only done to keep cats from getting in. Does that work? I've never heard of that before. You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors?
I am ashamed.
Truly, I'm culturally ignorant. I'm ashamed of myself. Okay, it's a fire door. Sorted. I'll do from you. Do I need to talk to you? Again?
Hey.
Try talking to everyone. Well, yeah, I was planning to. Storage room. This is where the other case was being kept, isn't it? No, the office was after. Storage room's really dusty and dark.
Wow.
Hands were full cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. It even has cobwebs. There's no way I could stay in here for a long time. Oh, okay. Let's have a little look around for a Monokuma just in case. Doesn't seem to be anything. It's a huge piece of cloth randomly shoved in here.
Perhaps.
Is this a tablecloth? Oh, a tablecloth. Wait, huh? Hold on, there's something on it. Is this a bloodstain?
Huh?
A bloodstain? Come here, take a closer look.
What?
It's too dark. I can't really see that clearly. There's no mistaking it. This is clearly a bloodstain. Which means the tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder, right?
No.
If that tablecloth has a bloodstain on it, then it's a possibility. Seriously, it is a bloodstain. Okay. Sack boxes. I can't imagine there being anything there, but you never know. Don't have time to go through each and every one. Guess I should leave them alone.
Yep.
Okay. Is there anything else in your irons? These irons? Looks like they were recently turned on, but why are there 3 irons on the ironing board? Just as I thought, your eyes don't miss a thing. When I was looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I also found these irons, but when I found them, all 3 of them are turned on. Turned on?
Yep.
It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off, but doesn't this feel kinda sinister? Sinister? Oh, irons. Seems like they could be nothing, but you never know. Hey Hajime, how much longer are you going to stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time. Let's move on and investigate the other places already. I get it, you're right. Okay. So storage room done. Couple of suspicious things there. Oh, hello. We wanted to know about your hearing and the beeping and stuff.
I see.
Apparently a great man once said, investigation should be done on foot. So, that's why I'm also using my feet. I'm just walking around for no particular reason. If there's no reason, then there's no meaning.
Hey.
Hajime, I just realised something. Could she by any chance know what happened during the blackout? Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
Are you serious?
How'd you know? She did hear us, even though Hajime and I were talking pretty softly just now. Not only do I have perfect face, style and personality, but I also have perfect ears. I see. If your hearing is so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout.
Hey.
When the blackout happened, you could hear everybody's voice throughout the dining hall, right? We couldn't tell, but you would have been able to make out who's who, right? Just leave it to Ibuki. It'll be easy as fried rice with gravy. Oh. I'll hardly eat it for breakfast.
I see.
Oh, you mean like it'll be easy as pie, except eating fried rice with gravy for breakfast is kind of heavy. Any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so wrong. She should make a metaphor with more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice or lettuce fried rice. Lettuce fried rice? Okay. Anyway, can you tell us what you heard?
I got it.
Leave it to me. I'm gonna take a bite out of you.
Yep.
If you tell us, I'll let you bite Hajime later. Stop it, or if she takes you seriously. Let's see. The first person who raised their voice during the blackout was... That's right, it was Mahiru.
It's a blackout.
Next was Katsuichi's voice, and then the next voice was mine.
Hey, I can't see anything.
It's pitch black. My future is pitch black.
Gah, one nice remark I made. It's to the point and has its own unique charm. Just continue. Then there were more voices, one after the other.
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this.
I don't like Mahiru's voice actress, by the way.
Ah, don't step on my feet.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is... Ow!
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Alrighties, that's pretty much it. Aren't I awesome? Praise me, give me lots of praise. I heard you the first time, seriously, don't get any closer. Hey Nagato, say something to her. Hey, did something happen? No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout. What Byakuya said?
Hey.
What did he say something like that? Rather, why was he able to say that? What the hell, what's going on here? And this is... What do you mean? About that, why don't we discuss it after we've investigated a little bit more? But no, I can't really say anything for certain. Well, it's not like I really care.
Yep.
Anyway, don't you think Ibuki's account just now is an important clue that will lead us to the truth? Then praise me, let me bite ya! Ouch, why are you really biting me? So weird. Okay, Ibuki's account. Toilets. It's locked. Someone appears to be inside. Since it's a unisex bathroom, I don't know who's actually in there.
Hey!
Is someone in there? We knocked on the door and tried calling out to whoever was on the other side, but there's no response. This is going nowhere. Guess we should give up for now and check on it later. You're right. Who could possibly be in there? Okay, let's check this room out. By the way, I'm going to be doing... I don't know if I said this already, but I'm going to be doing the whole of the investigation this episode. It might make it go a bit long, but I'm thinking it's the first chapter. It might not be that long. We'll see. The old building circuit breaker should be inside this office. Circuit breaker, huh? Might be related to the blackout. So it's better if we check out the circuit breaker first. Okay. Any Monokumas around here first, though? You know, more important. There it is. I thought... Well, I didn't know, actually. Yay!
I've been found.
Right, the breaker is... yeah. That must be the old building circuit breaker. The blackout probably happened because of this.
I see.
It doesn't look like someone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. The circuit breaker's pretty high up. Even if you use a stepladder, you won't reach it. Yeah, I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so bad I forgot about that, but... You're right, even with a stepladder, there's no way you'd be able to reach that circuit breaker. Which means someone must have reset the breaker after the blackout. But who? I did it! Oh, it's you!
Actually,
You idiots had no idea what to do about the blackout, so I'm the one who reset the circuit breaker.
By the way,
I'm not the one who tripped the breaker. The killer did that, of course. But how did someone as small as you reset the breaker?
hey,
Firstly, my eyes work really good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. And if you want to know how I reached the circuit breaker, my body stretches. You know, I'm very elastic.
I won't be
Liar.
it's
I'm serious, wanna see? Wanna see a version of Monokuma with his body all stretched out? It's gross, it's grotesque. No thanks, just imagining it makes me want to puke. Oh really? Such a shame.
so
Still, don't you think
cool.
Monokuma's such a nice guy? In a popularity contest, he'd take first place.
I see.
What the hell? So who's the one who reset the breaker? In that case, I'm convinced. There's no way we'd be able to reach that. If that's the case, how'd the killer trip the circuit breaker? If they didn't trip it or set it to be tripped. Should we check the remote control by here? Remote controls for the office's air conditioner. Time here is set to 11:30 PM, same time as the other AC, you know. Wasn't the timer for the air conditioner in the dining hall also set for that time? Yeah! It can't be a coincidence, right? Okay, we got two of them. Ah, it's updated, good. I was going to say, that could be confusing. Come on then, Pecco, you were defending or guarding it. I can already tell, you doubt me, correct? Huh? However, it does not surprise me. An unexpected blackout occurred, and during that time, Byakuya was killed.
Anyway,
The circuit breaker's in this office. Naturally, I look suspicious since I was supposed to be here.
Wait,
Supposed to be here? Does that mean...
I see.
So I was right, you weren't in the office. But why? Weren't you supposed to guard the circuit breaker in the dual element case with all the weapons in it?
Huh?
So where'd you run off to on your own?
well,
Well, that is... Ugh. Pecco suddenly dropped to one knee and started groaning on the spot. What happened? No, I'm just not feeling too well. I apologise, but excuse me.
What the heck?
Excuse me? What was that?
Hey,
Pecco, it appears the bathroom inside this old building is currently occupied, so... I recommend either the hotel lobby or your cottage. Huh? Seems like it would be a tough path. Embarrassing. With cold sweat dripping from my forehead, Pecco wobbled out the office, so there were two people who needed a crap doing all this. What happened to her? It's kind of hard for me to say it myself. I already feel bad enough for Pecco as it is. What's that mean?
huh?
Is it cool? She didn't, like, run away or something?
That's right.
Because if she ran away, she's obviously the killer. I'm almost positive. Is that really what it is? Okay, your turn.
Maybe.
Isn't Pecco the killer? Why do you think that?
I mean.
Well, she wandered off somewhere, even though she was supposed to be in the office. When we were looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I went to the office right away. But when I got here, she was gone.
Well.
I shouldn't say this too loudly, or else Miss Sonia will yell at me. Pecco's probably the one who tripped the circuit breaker and used the blackout to her advantage to kill Byakuya.
Hey.
And don't you think she looks kind of ruthless too? Like an assassin, right? It's not like you look any better. Okay, Kazuichi's account. Okay, we're up on level 13, that's going quick. This case, it should contain all the dangerous items Byakuya collected.
Hey.
Maybe we should check inside just to be safe. It's locked.
Yep.
Byakuya had the key to this particular case with him. Check it out, I brought it with me so there's no need to worry. Is it okay to take that key without permission?
Now.
It's forbidden to tamper with the crime scene, but if we don't, we can't check inside this case, right? So I should open it. This guy, he doesn't feel any remorse. Flick.
See?
It's open. Forks, kitchen knives, iron skewers, various tools are crammed inside. But it's not possible that the killer took anything from here, because the key to the case was inside the case Byakuya had with him. I guess you're right about that. Now then, I guess we're done with the office, don't you think so? We should get going now. I like how it does that for you. It tells you when you're done with the room, so you don't just keep on exploring and exploring, just not finding anything. Right, let's have a little look around a bit. Okay, let's go outside now then. There's no way I can leave this old building yet. Oh. What haven't we checked out? Ah. Nope. Okay. There must be something I'm missing. Back to the dining hall, do you think? A couple of rooms are closed off. It must be the dining hall. But what exactly? It's just saying the same thing again, isn't it? Pretty much. Small key to the other case, we know. Right. The weapons inside the case in the office aren't connected to Byakuya's murder. Even so, I still don't get it. Why did Byakuya have this case in the first place? Case worth. Alright, yeah, we read this as well. I don't know what else to check out now.
Perhaps.
Find out what happened during the blackouts, key to solving the mystery. I got it. How about you? Have you done the photos now?
Jeez.
Can you show me the photos one more time? No, I don't need to know.
Got it.
Right, okay. Have you done the investigation of the body? Oh, she's just going to repeat that. There's got to be something I'm missing around here. Dishes? Never know. I don't think there would be anything more in here though. No, because we already explored it all and it said bugger off somewhere else, so... Right, that's around there. Ah, the kitchen! Of course we haven't checked the kitchen out. Right, that giant bit of meat is still there. I'm surprised about that. Right, let's talk to him first. We're in the kitchen during the blackout, That blackout totally startled me. At first I thought it was just in the kitchen, but when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too. And then I heard everybody's voices, so I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining hall. But that place was pitch black too. It was like pitch black everywhere. Couldn't you have used that kitchen stove as a light? No, that's impossible. The gas stove needs electricity to work, so it's directly affected by the blackout. I see. I guess it's not possible. Since you work with fire in the kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use it as a light source or something, but I guess it's not that easy. Okay, here's a count. I guess that's about not being able to use the fire as a light source. Okay, equipment list. Byakuya must have confiscated all of the dangerous items on the kitchen's equipment list. Well, we know he did. Well, pretty much. Just from reading through this list, it looks like the knife next to Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen. Oh, okay. Appears to have been brought from outside. Outside? Then how did the killer get past Byakuya's body check?
That's weird.
Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pat-downs. If that's the case, they probably brought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere.
Hey.
Surprised how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecuing, even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. But this is all stuff that doesn't pertain to the murder, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I agree. Well, it might matter. By the look of it. Dishes. Yeah, all different dishes. Isn't it amazing? The meat's so big.
Well, guess that's about it.
Don't have to repeat yourself. I asked Nekomaru, this is where he got the meat. Apparently he killed the cow at the ranch with his bare hands and brought it over. The one that was changed from a rabbit or something. A chicken. His bare hands? That's still hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of his, they look like they specialise in punching things. I don't want to get punched by those hands. Seriously, Nekomaru is so wild. He's totally right at home in a country setting. I'm so jealous. My hometown's near Ioma and Azabu, so wild country things like that, they slip my mind a lot, you know?
Man.
Well, I guess this meat has gone to waste, since this awfulness happened right when the party started. The only ones who ate any food were Acne and Peko, who took some portions for herself. Don't say that. After I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes, only 2 people actually tasted them. It's not like I actually believe it, but if there really is a killer out there... I'll probably never be able to figure that killer. God, look at him. He's scary when he's mad. Yeah. Okay, is that everything? Guess I'm pretty much finished investigating the kitchen. Let's get going.
You're right.
Yeah, sure thing. Right. Okay, now I think we'll be able to go outside. We've checked out all the rooms that I can think of. Looks like we've pretty much finished looking around the old building.
Hey.
So how about we check out Bayuku's cottage? Okay. There'd be clues there, so I thought it'd be good to check it out just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went there by myself. I don't really mind going there together, but I'm only worried about the possibility that I might be in danger. I might be that danger. I mean, am I worried about you being the killer? To be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it. It's like, instead of living with doubt in others, it's so much better to die believing in others. Don't talk like that. We're doing this so we can live, you know?
I see.
As I thought, you sure are strong. Definitely the chosen one, chosen by Hope's Peak Academy.
Alright.
Alright, let's get going. To Bayuku's cottage. Yeah. Don't know why, but every time we talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react. The moment I left the old building, there was a strange scene unfolding before me. Is there his... Yeah, he's going for his earring.
Hey, what are you doing?
What am I doing, you say? Ha! Now that is truly a foolish question.
We're just checking to see if we can get under the floor from here.
Under the floor? Why?
Who said it was futile? Who decided it was impossible? How did you know I cannot recover my earring?
If it is possible to get under the floor, it'll change our understanding of the murder, I think. So I thought it was important to check it.
I see.
Under the floor, huh? I never considered thinking of it like that. What do you mean?
See?
Come on, think about it.
Hey.
The carpet I laid didn't reach the table where we found Bayuku's body, right? Fair enough. And the dining hall floor had huge gaps between the floorboards. Then is it possible that the killer killed Bayuku by stabbing him from beneath the floor?
Yep.
That's what I thought, so I'm trying to see if we can get under it from here. Well, I guess it's not possible to get under the floor from outside. The building's surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from here. Even so, I couldn't find a way to get under the floor from inside the building either. Do you think there's a possibility that there's a hidden hole somewhere?
Wow.
No, that's not possible. You sure? At any rate, it seems you can't get under the floor from outside the building. That's a relief. Relief? Why? Because if you could get under the floor from the outside, there'd only be one logical suspect. The only person who didn't come to the party and also doesn't have an alibi. Alright, Fuyuhiko.
So,
I suspected him too. That's why I was checking to see if it's possible to get under the floor from outside.
well,
Speaking of which, not long after I began guarding the entrance, Fuyuhiko came here. He did?
huh?
What happened, Fuyuhiko?
Huh?
Oh hey, what are you doing here? All alone at a place like this?
Yep.
I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside.
Huh.
How diligent of you.
Hey, hey.
You're not coming to the party?
What are you saying?
Hell no, not even if you paid me. Parties are stupid, they make me want to puke. You want to come to the party, right? Isn't that why you came here? Of course not, I was just going for a damn walk. What? Do I have to report to you every time I want to go for a fucking walk?
That's wrong.
No, it's not like that, but... Then leave me alone. And then he just left. So it happened, but why did he come here?
See?
He probably wants to be a part of the group, but he can't be honest about it. He believes he's different from everyone else, that's why he's always alone.
Hey, hey.
He's like the main character of an RPG. Have you played those before? Reminds me of Squall a bit from 8. Huh? When did we start talking about video games? Okay, her truth bullet about Fuyuhiko. Probably about Fuyuhiko. Even though we don't really know what he's thinking, I don't think we have any reason to doubt him.
I'm glad.
That's a relief. I'm glad. You keep saying you're glad, but we have no idea who the killer is. Well, I guess for now we should stick to the plan and head over to the cottage. As long as the probability is greater than 0, that will suffice. I will most assuredly reclaim the Hellhound urine with my own 2 hands. Seems he has no intention of investigating. No. Well, okay. Oh, Fuyuhiko. Might as well talk to him on the way. What the hell? Didn't I tell you to leave me alone? It's not happening. Didn't you hear Monokuma's announcement? Of course I did. Apparently Bayuku is the one who got killed. So what? What did you say? You think I'm the killer? Think whatever you want. I'm used to being mistrusted. That's not why I'm... Whatever. Just tell me what you were doing while everyone else was at the party.
Huh?
Check my alibi, hey? Well, I don't have one. I was just chilling in my cottage all by myself during that time. The whole time? Because Chiaki said she saw you in front of the whole building.
Shut up!
Nosy bitch.
Jeez.
Sure, I went for a little walk, and then just by chance I ended up passing by the old building. you really going for a walk? Don't tell me you were actually trying to join the party. Why the hell would I do that? It's a coincidence. A coincidence. Alright, I got it. Dumbass. Oh, okay. Didn't get much out of him, I guess. Right, which one's by a courier? Sure, we went there once before, so I should know, really. Ah, here we go. It's locked.
Hey.
I guess we need to ask him for help. So Nagito took a deep breath.
Hey!
Monokuma!
Did you call me?
Did you call me? Nagito, when did you train Monokuma?
Hey.
Hey Monokuma, I was wondering if you can do us a favour. There's something we want to investigate.
What's this?
Who are you talking to? That's just my after image. When I get serious, my after image is unleashed. I can even play soccer by myself as long as I have this cloning technique. Though it'd be boring to play alone. I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and open Byakuya's cottage already.
Well...
This is for the class trial. It's something we really need. For the class trial? If it's for the class trial, there's no way I can refuse. Now then, there's only one spell that can open these doors.
I'll leave the rest to you.
I've unlocked the door. Now you can investigate to your heart's content. Hello, Hamura? Didn't I unlock doors as well? Why? Does it open with a magic spell?
Jeez.
It's probably powered by electricity. At any rate, that performance was a waste of time. I see. I guess we should go inside then.
You're right.
Guess you're right. Oh, let's see what's in this. It looks very similar to ours. Any Monokumas around here? Nah, nobody seems of it. Byakuya will never return to this room again. Ooh, envelope. There's an envelope on the table. Is it a letter someone sent to Byakuya?
That's weird.
There's no sender. That looks pretty suspicious.
Hajime.
Hajime, you should check what's inside. Yeah, you're right. Let's see. Oh. Huh? Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. This explains why he was so protective of everyone and set up a party and everything, right? This is... Is this a crime warning? No. If it says be careful, it's probably a threatening letter. Regardless, who would send something like this? Maybe.
Hey.
This is why Byakuya suddenly decided to throw a party. Huh? The first kill will happen tonight, because someone made this threat to Byakuya. He gathered everyone in one area, was extremely cautious about all the dangerous items. He was trying to create a scenario in which everyone could monitor each other. He thought if he did that, nobody would be able to kill anyone. So he believed this crazy letter.
But...
He couldn't ignore the possibility of this happening, even if it was just a worst case scenario.
Hey.
Remember what Byakuya kept saying? How he wouldn't let anyone become a victim? He couldn't overlook that slim possibility just to keep his promise. Then why did he keep it a secret? If he just told us...
Nope.
He probably couldn't. He probably thought that was also a worst case scenario. What do you mean? If everyone knew what was in the letter, whether it's a lie or not, everyone would have likely begun to doubt each other. And at that point there'd be no turning back. So Byakuya tried to do something about this all by himself, without telling anyone?
Yep.
A strong sense of responsibility is the only explanation I can think of. Anyway, whoever sent Byakuya this letter also killed him. Is that what you're saying?
Sorry.
No, this could be a prank. It might have nothing to do with Byakuya's death at all. What was that? He suddenly became really quiet. I see. He doesn't want to believe one of us could be a killer. But still, we've come all this way here and it's the only thing I can think of. The person who wrote this letter murdered Byakuya. If that's the case, that person completely predicted how Byakuya would react once he received it, right? They planned to manipulate Byakuya and killed him right before our eyes in that old building. Damn it, who the hell would do that? Sounds like someone quite smart and sneaky. Murder threat.
Hey.
Hajime, has probably not much time left until the class trial starts. Probably. Which reminds me, you asked Mahiru for a favour earlier, right? Yeah, I wanted to find out where everybody was standing just before the blackout. It's probably finished by now. Come with me, right?
Sorry.
That's all you. Huh? I need some time alone. I'd like some time to collect my thoughts. I see. I understand.
Hey.
Also, if you're going back to the old building, you should hear what Mikan has to say as well. I think the results of her autopsy should be ready by now.
Bye now.
See you later. He was pretty pale. Wonder if he's okay. He's always pale. That's not the time for me to worry about Nagito. There isn't much time left. I better hurry over to the old building. Okay, I'll see you in the dining room. Oh, along the way. What the? What the hell was that loud voice just now? Uh-oh. Oh, it's you! I feel so light-hearted right now. I, Nakama Onidai, have been reborn. I have no intention of losing anymore. Losing to who? I won't lose to anyone, not even to my past self. Sounds cool and all, but what are you even talking about? As always. What? I don't know who was behind it, but someone tried to make a shitty bastard out of me. Some scoundrel was occupying the bathroom before the party was about to start. Now you mention it, you said something like that shortly after the party started. I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all. However, if you think I'd be angered by something like that, you've all underestimated my nerve and patience. Do all and achieve all with one's presence of mind. That's the goal of a true leader. In other words, a leader must never falter in any situation, but always have the presence of one's mind. He says that, but I'm pretty sure he was shaken up by the whole ordeal. Oh well, best not to go into it. Anyway, so you're saying the bathroom door was shut from before the party started to after the blackout?
So what I mean
And the bathroom was finally occupied after Byakuya's body was found. That's about how long that lasted. What he said sounds stupid and irrelevant, but I should remember it just in case. Okay, toilet stuff. Here we go. Right. No. Let's go for the photos first.
Hey!
You here? What the hell did you wander off to? I was wondering. I was investigating as much as I could. I see. Well, if you weren't slacking off, then I guess it's fine. So did you find anything? Yeah, sorta. Don't sound too sure.
Hey!
Well, just take a look at this. Just as you told me, using the 2 photos I took before the blackout, I tried to pinpoint where everyone was standing. When I did, the diagram was the result. Ow. Oh god. So this is everyone standing in position before the blackout. Everyone's pretty much in the dining hall. I've made this diagram from analysing those photos, so I'm pretty sure it's accurate. Just as I thought, Byakuya was standing at a far distance from that table. The eyes at the left of the dining room. It's impossible. There's no way he'd be able to move that far during the blackout. What's this line extending from the table where Byakuya was killed? It's a desk lamp. I drew the power cord for it just in case. Power cord for the desk lamp? That cord's extending from the table where Byakuya was killed. That means...
Hey!
So did you find something? It's not clear to me yet, but I guess you're right. I didn't really understand it myself when I was drawing it. I have a feeling it's either a potential clue or just a waste of labour. No, it wasn't a waste at all.
Huh?
It's not clear to me yet, but there's no mistake that a clue is hidden here. An extremely important clue. Okay, didn't get truth blood out of it, but... Autopsy time! I feel like I can tell a little bit of what I want to say. Did you find out anything? I tried within reason to perform an autopsy on Byakuya's body, and I discovered that there were several puncture wounds around Byakuya's chest and abdominal region. Deep wounds, deep enough to reach his lungs and internal organs. It can be assumed that a very thin, sharp object around 5mm in diameter was used to stab him over and over again, which is what I believe. Hey, you okay? I'm sorry, talking about it made me sad. No need to push yourself. I mostly got the gist of what you wanted to say. I'm sorry. Still, around 5mm in diameter, huh? Isn't that pretty thin? That's as thin as an ice pick or an all? I don't know. Nigan's autopsy results have been added. Oh, we're done! Investigation's done.
Alrighty, guys! It's finally time! That's right! It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, I shall tell you all the meeting place. At the central island of Jabberwock Island, there is a mountain with my adorable face carved into it. That, my friends, is Monokuma Rock. Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance. I'll see you soon!
Okay, Central Island. A mountain with a carving of Monokuma's face to the Central Island. Ooh, again, taken there. I'm not sure which direction it's in, so... guess we'll just have to leg it. It's taking our level up anyway, so... oh, this is it. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's about to get even better. Huh?
Are you kidding?
Hey, what the heck's that mountain? When'd that get there? Never mind that. How'd they even make a mountain shaped like Monokuma? Was this the beach before?
No
I don't know. That story might be true after all. There might be an enormous organization involved in all this. I mean, what Byakuya said before, right?
You are right.
Byakuya, we still needed his knowledge. I still can't believe he's dead. Byakuya. What happened to Gundam and Fuyuhiko? Now that you mention it, it appears they aren't here yet.
I got it!
I know, they probably ran away.
No way!
Oh, hell no. It's There's no way I'd let them escape, you know? Look, I dragged this one back over here. I'm telling you, let me go. Hey, now if you keep acting violent, I might just eat you up. Fuyuhiko, what are you doing all this time? Nothing. I wasn't really doing anything. I was just chilling in my room when I suddenly heard that fat bastard got killed. Who the fuck cares about that anyway? You, how can you say something so irresponsible?
Do you understand?
We've been doing our best to investigate this murder, even though we don't want to, just to survive. Hero, that's enough. You too, Fuyuhiko. Dumbass. And I guess we're waiting for Gundam.
What's happening?
I'm right here. Remember this well. Main character arrives when he intends to. Huh? Seems you noticed it too. If I did, then I'm right.
Well now.
Alright, now that everyone's all together, let's take the secret entrance to the trial field. Please wait a second.
What's this?
My mon ami. Just what are you doing here? Nobody asked for you. Do you actually want to join in? Do you want to taste how powerless you are at the class trial? You're an even bigger masochist than I thought. Oh well, I'm a big brother who dotes on his little sister. I shall allow you a special participation. I'll go on ahead and wait for you guys, so hurry over. Told us to come, but how do we get there? I don't see any doors or vehicles.
What's going on?
Mentioned something about a secret entrance, was it? Secret entrance. Here we go. What the? Something's shaking. This is dangerous. Everyone please get down. Something came out. Could it be? Is he telling us to enter it? Well, I think so. Such a suspicious aura. Even Crimson Steel Elf and Magazi is trembling with fear. So totally suspicious. Forgive me, seriously, just forgive me already. Hey, why don't we just stop here? I mean, none of this is real anyway. Like, not even remotely. There's no way. There's just no way we'll find the killer.
Stupid.
Complaining won't get us anyway. If you're really a man, then man up for God's sake. We've come this far. We have no choice but to keep moving forward. You're right. There's no way for us to run. We need to do it. If that's everyone's decision, I'll follow you guys.
Yep.
If this were a video game, it'd have a very high difficulty level. Let's do our best to clear the game. Shaking with fear and nervousness, I hesitantly lifted my feet and stepped onto the escalator. I won't think anymore. If I think, I'll run away. All I could do was stay upward intensely as the escalator carried me. And when each of us entered Monokuma Rock, there's an elevator inside. It's an elevator. I see. This entire rock's an elevator. Once again, Monokuma's doing what he pleases.
However,
If he's gone this far and made something like this, I don't think he's playing around. Even so, we're going pretty deep. You're right. Heard an unnerving chattering sound inside my head. I soon realised it was the sound of my teeth. All I could do was purse my lips tightly so everyone else couldn't hear it. Look how many people there are. There we were, listening to unpleasant roars as the elevator plunged deeper and deeper into the earth. Some time passed before the elevator finally finished descending, and then the elevator door slowly opened. We've made it to the class trial!
welcome.
Okay, welcome! This is the class trial field. How'd you like it? It's a special place that will decide your fates. What the hell's he thinking, locking us in a shitty looking place like this?
Don't fuck
You're
with
fucking
me.
crazy, don't mess with me, asshole! Complain all you like, I'm used to it by now. Come on, you're wasting your time and energy. Hurry up and take your seats, where your names are written. Looks like everyone knows. Even if we try to resist, it won't change a thing. Just as Monokuma ordered, we walked toward the seats we had been assigned. Once again, it's saying seats when we end sitting down. From this point on, we need to find out who killed Byakuya. The ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami. He was overly critical, arrogant, condescending, but he also had a strong sense of responsibility. As we were panicking, he accepted his role as leader and tried his very best to keep us together. A guy like him got murdered. Who could it be? The person who did it is one of us. I can't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. But if it's really true, we need to find out by any means possible. Because that's our only option. There's no way for us to survive unless we sacrifice the killer. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Yeah! By the way, I don't think I'm going to be doing the investigations this long every time. It's only, I don't know, I wanted to make a bit of progress into the game and finally get to see this sort of stuff, because the prologue was quite long and we're like 9 episodes in, you know. I wanted to ramp the game up a bit. So, anyways, this has been GreenyXI. Hope you've enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again in a bit when we make a start on the class trial. And, yeah, I'll see you again in a bit, folks.